Well, welcome back to Good Morning Football. Time to put on our shades, not because we had too much fun on Halloween, no, but because it's time to shine a light on the game's brightest stars, presented by Oakley. Schrags, who you got?
I'm going to take you guys inside the walls of Hollis Howell yesterday.
Okay,
I've got sources in that building, and it was an early Thursday morning. Matt Nagy is my brightest star because he did something I love. He got to the motivational notebook. Matt Nagy brought all his Bears players in a room, and he opened up a PowerPoint presentation yesterday morning. This is all real. A PowerPoint presentation of what the Washington Nationals had to overcome this season before winning Game 7. They started their year 19-31. He mentioned that. They had a 13% chance of making the playoffs. He mentioned that. They faced 5 different elimination games as a baseball team and won every single time in those games. Matt Nagy said, there's a baseball team out in Washington that everyone called out that just celebrated with champagne and confetti in their locker room. Why can't that be us? Why can't that be us? And I can tell you from multiple players that this place was ready to blow a roof off.
Out of the
They
seats.
were excited by it, that, hey, we are still alive.
Bear down.
We do still have...
Bear down.
Matt Nagy's your NFL Coach of the Year. If not the last year, he's the NFL's reigning Coach of the Year. He still has an ability to get with these guys and motivate them. The question is, can they beat the Eagles this weekend? Matt Nagy's my brightest star. If you are that guy and you can get these guys motivated,
take them out.
Can you game plan and take out your former friend and your former mentor, Doug Peterson? This is a fantastic game against the Eagles. I love Matt Nagy this week. This is your Coach of the Year moment the year after. Matt Nagy, Nationals,
Go get it.
Boom.
We have transitions, like the wipe lens, the filter swipes. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to stick within that same special skills.
The spiral line?
Proficient at PowerPoint. Hey, listen, I'm going to stick within that same game. I'll take you back to the 90s for a quick second, though. You know what every coach had a problem doing in the 90s? It was stopping a guy named Jordan. And Matt Nagy is going to have that same problem because I'm going with Jordan Howard right here up against his former team. I don't care how much hype you got about the former Coach of the Year and this team being tough. Jordan Howard was on that team and held down this team. In 3 years, had 24 touchdowns, over 3,000 yards, and you shipped this man away? Do you think that he's going to go into this game and take it lightly? My man is on his way to another 1,000-yard season. He has a handful of TDs, and he is going to punch the Bears in the mouth. If you don't think he's built to go up against guys that are coming downhill, then you don't know Jordan Howard. I guarantee you he will have over 100 yards. I guarantee you he will have 2Ds. And I guarantee you that he's going to angry run somebody over and be on Kyle Brandt's segment next week. Coach of the Year. Pish tosh applesauce. Jordan Howard is going to shine bright in this
Bulletin
game.
board material.
Jordan Howard. I'm going to look at another running back. What's wrong, Peter?
It took Jordan Howard for Nate to get that excited this week. I've been waiting.
Who knew? All right, I got another guy for you. I got another game runner. I'm going to look at the Texans-Jags game in London. Leonard Fournette. Now, I could go deep about how he's actually second in the league in rushing and not getting terribly celebrated.
True.
How last year was so difficult emotionally. He did some dumb things, and he's bounced back. He's been great. But more importantly, guys, there's a video out this week after this past game for Leonard Fournette where the question is being raised, is Leonard Fournette's giggle the NFL's version of Kawhi Leonard's laugh? I'm going to throw to this piece, and every time he got tackled, he started laughing, and everybody's enjoying it. This is Leonard Fournette, the giggle track.
You got to come hard in there.
He's in the middle of the pile.
That's not a sound like...
No, he's just giggling every time they tackle him. And he responded on Twitter. He said, look, been through more than this. We laugh at adversity where I'm from. It's a really cool way to look at a gang tackle and giggle. It's like the old Andrew Luck, hit me harder than that. Leonard Fournette, shining star. Have some laughs out in London, my man.
I will submit a quarterback to the table here. You keep talking about Oakland. My name's Kyle Brandt. I like Oakland. They have 2 losses, though Derek Carr is playing great. He needs to be the brightest star. He's averaging close to 300 yards the past 2 weeks. 5 touchdowns, and he gets to come home. He hasn't been home. It feels like all season he is back. This is a huge game. This is you win over the Lions, and you're in the playoff conversation. You lose to the Lions, we're not talking about you. You're basically eliminated from the conversation at the table and in the playoff picture. So get it done. You have Tyrell Williams. He's looking good. You have it. You look really good as a quarterback. I like you for fantasy. Your weapons are healthy. They're intact. Get it done against the Lions so the rest of the world can be talking about you as well. There you have it. Our brightest stars.
Oh, yeah.
Send it over to Will Selva. He's out in the newsroom in Culver with the latest. Hey, bud, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Kay. Appreciate that. Well, Redskins rookie Dwayne Haskins taking most of the reps with the first-team offense in practice this week, but this doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be the starter Sunday against the Bills. No, if Case Keenum is healthy, he would be the one under center. But according to interim head coach Bill Callahan, the decision on his starter won't come until Saturday. Keenum remains in the concussion protocol. Callahan went on to say that Keenum wouldn't need to practice this week to get the start. As for another quarterback, Joe Flacco, he got a second opinion on his neck injury. NFL Network's Tom Pelissero reporting the Broncos believe he'll miss at least 6 weeks and will likely land on injured reserve. Until then, they'll be seeking more medical opinions. Brandon Allen will get the start Sunday against the Browns. In non-QB news, but significant nonetheless, Vikings receiver Adam Thielen, a limited participant in practice for the second day in a row. He did so with a sleeve on his injured hamstring. Is still, though, uncertain if he'll play Sunday against the Chiefs. Head coach Mike Zimmer had previously said he expected to have Thielen back in Week 9. And several members of the Chiefs' offensive line visiting Whiteman Air Force Base recently to meet with the 509th Bomb Wing Maintenance Airmen and pilots. They toured a B-2 stealth bomber and got a military working dog to demonstrate as well. And this, of course, kicking off the Chiefs' salute to service game against the Vikings on Sunday. Well, plenty more to come here on a Good Morning Football this Friday, including America's favorite shouting sports show, Stack the Box. Yes, Stack the Box. You want it, you need it, you love it, and you'll get it on the